Hey, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. I really have got to organize these books. They need organized. How's it going? This is the recap for day 11 of the Hunt for Red October. Yeah, 11. We're deep in the weeds. I know that's a phrase I've used recently on this channel. We're deep in the weeds of this challenge, and so it's hard to remember what day it is. I hope the challenge is going as well for you as it is for me. I read 42 pages today in The Pale King. I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. I think that puts me at an average of 68 pages per day for the month of October. So still doing pretty well, like I said. And I will continue to say, slowed down a little bit, but I'm also making good progress on this book, so can't be too upset. The part I am at in The Pale King, for those of you who have read it or aware of it, The Pale King by David Foster Wallace, there is a 100-page chapter in the middle of the book, maybe 99-page chapter in the middle of the book, chapter 22, and I am in the middle of that. I think, in fact, if I read tomorrow about the same amount of pages, I'll still be in the middle of it. It's a really good chapter. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more on the channel at some point. Yeah, chapter 22. It's 100 pages long. It's this like weirdly nostalgic, psychoanalytical, self-aware chapter, and I think that's about as much as I think that's an accurate way to call it. To me, very honestly, you don't know the character's name, at least as far into it as I am. You don't know a ton about what this narrative, this like first-person narrative looking onto the past has to do with the novel as of yet, but I have some ideas about that, and we'll see if they play out. It's very like, this is what I remember about my childhood and young adulthood, and what has led me to where I am at currently, and here's how I think these things play into each other to make me the person that I am today. That maybe sounds more bland than it actually is, because it's very interesting. I'm going to be turning this chapter over in my head for a good long while. I have ideas about it, but I'm not done with it yet, so I can't say anything. Anywho, that's the big news with me. I do get paid today, so what that means is that I'm about to go buy some new books. I think for now I'm going to be smart. I have all of these books. There's a section down there and a section way up there. Sorry, I had to get on tiptoes. Of some really good books that I haven't read yet. So I need to be smart. I'm probably only going to buy one book. That book I will show to you when it comes in, but I've talked about it already on the channel, on this challenge before. So that's the other exciting news, is getting to buy some books. Yeah, how's the reading going for you? I've checked in with Sky, my friend who I'm doing this challenge with. It looks like it's going pretty well for him. He's been reading some poetry and some other stuff. I think he's like 3 books in. I've got 2 done. In my defense, my books are longer. It's not a competition. We're both reading a bunch, which is the big thing. That makes me really happy. Although it does suck to only have 2 books finished so far this month, when I've been reading a ton. I think I've read like 700 pages so far. So, thus is the struggle with reading long novels. You know what they don't tell you about daily vlogging or making videos daily is that your arm starts to hurt really badly. My right arm has been sore, and this shoulder specifically has been sore every single day of October. The other piece of news is the weather. I know I've talked about the weather a lot recently. Actually, John Green has a commencement address, I think given at Kenyon, I don't remember what year, about asking people what the weather is like where they're at, and talking about such meaningless things as the weather. If you have never heard that before, you should go listen to it. I think it's a video. You should go watch it. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about the weather, and then you should look up that if you hate how much I talk about the weather. It is really cool. It's like 45 degrees outside right now, and it's rainy, and all it makes me want to do is cuddle up with a nice blanket and a good book and some hot chocolate or a dark beer. But yeah, that's all that's new with me. Right after this, I have to go get a run in outside in that weather, and when I come back, I'm probably going to drink said beer and read said book. So I hope life is as good with you as it is with me, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Probably, if I had to guess, tomorrow. Best wishes.